CRKT Minimalist. As far as prices go, you're going to be looking at around $20 or less. I picked mine up for $19.99 at my local Lowe's hardware store. The steel on it is going to be 5CR. It is a softer steel, and with the factory edge on there, it doesn't do too well. It doesn't sharpen up well at that angle. Bringing the angle back a little bit definitely helped. Convexing it slightly, it's kind of ugly, but if you convex it slightly at this angle, you can cut wood and things such as that without having much chip out. The spine is of relatively normal thickness. I did drop this on cement one time. I lost the tip. I ground that back. Your handle is completely adequate. The metal is going to stick out from the G10, as you can see there. The finish is not perfect on this $20 knife. But the ergonomics really are fine if you hold them lower in your fingers. If you try to hold them up further, especially if you have fatter fingers, it's not going to go so well. But the ergonomics are solid. You have very purposeful, really solid jimping. I wish more companies would put jimping like this on inexpensive knives. Simple lanyard like this. Really nice blade shape. It cuts well. It has a hollow grind that is, it's not too deep, but it is good enough for the blade thickness, and with the secondary bevel there, it cuts quite nicely. It's a tough and lightweight knife, and it's going to come with the sheath. As you can see, the sheath is made for a knife with a Tanto shaped blade. This is the same sheath that ships out with the Tanto version of this. So that is a little strange. It's a little ugly. Let me get this in. But it locks really nicely. It is not coming out. There is really no rattle to the sheath. It comes with a nice belt clip that you can position in various positions. I have paracord on mine right now. Usually I use the belt clip though. So what this knife is really fine for is I like to use it for my running knife when I'm out running. It's lightweight. The steel is super corrosion resistant, even with the bead blast. I have not had any rust problems. The discoloration is because I've just been batoning with this right now, just having some fun with it. That'll clean right off. But it holds well in its sheath. It's easier to grab than a pocket knife, especially if I'm running a little faster as opposed to a slow jog. You know, I'm getting kind of twitchy. I can still grab it and get a really secure grip as opposed to trying to hit a thumb stud or a flipper. So that is really something that makes me happy about this knife. I do like it, especially since I can find it for 20 bucks at Lowe's. If I have any trouble, just walk over there and pick one up. Fine knife for the price. Sharpens upright. It does feel good in the hands. I think it has a cool look, especially as this finish wears. As that wears in, it's gonna be nice. The handle scales will wear as well. They'll turn black over time as gunk accumulates. It's my running knife, as I said. But I hit that with rubbing alcohol. It turned green again, just as it should be. There's not much to say about this lanyard. It has kind of some white glue up there I don't care for. But it does its job in helping to retrieve the knife, rounding the knife out. And it is kind of nice to have something for your pinky, even though it's not too much there. But overall, I would really recommend this knife if you want a running knife, or just a lightweight knife to throw in a backpack. That would be a nice place for it, or attached to the outside of a backpack. It's fairly discreet for that, and I really do like it. One final word is, I would like pairing, if you're going to be going for sort of going out in the outdoors, I can't talk today. If you're going to be outside doing some stuff like that, I would recommend carrying a larger fixed blade than this. Simply because this has some tough times trying to baton or chop with it, if that is something you care about. But for skinning tasks, all belly, sharpens nice, doesn't rust, you're good to go. Alright, bye guys.